Hello, beautiful people. Oh, happy, I don't even know what day it is. Tuesday. Feels like Thursday, y'all. It's just, feels like Thursday. Just waiting for me to come up here. There I am. All right. Who's with me? I've been working hard in the Sparkle Studio this morning, and I hope you guys are all having a great day. Come on in, hop on, and say hi when you come on in. I'm not seeing comments. So weird. Okay. There we go. Maybe it's just a big lag. Who knows? There we go. Hey, Midwest Angel Boutique. We are going to attempt to create something fabulous today. I think I can do it. You know me, I'm all over the place. It's been beachy. Hey, Carly. Hey, Debbie. It's been old world. It's been Americana. Yesterday in my private group, we did Marilyn Monroe. So today I went into my attic and looked for some stuff. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Debbie. And guys, my allergies are terrible today. It's not raining. I think we're going to be good for Jack's game tonight. It was supposed to rain, but now it's not. All right, I'm not seeing comments on my phone, but I'm seeing them on the iPad. Facebook. This is what I'm saying, guys. Sometimes it's like, what the heck? Okay. Hi, Elizabeth. All right, so at least I got both devices going up. Hey, Pamela. Hello, Julia. So some of them are coming in very sporadically on each device. So we'll just roll with it. I'll try to pay attention to both. Hey, Patricia, that sounds fun. You're in the garden. It's kind of like gloomy here today. Tammy, you've been watching me for 4 years? Spot on, sister. I've only been here for 5. I started going live in like late of 2019. So really all of 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. Wow, this is going to be my 6th year on Facebook. Isn't it amazing? See what you can do when you put your mind to it? Hey, Lonia and Elizabeth. All right, we're just going to roll with it. Here is our surface for the day. I didn't even realize that this has a really cool lid to it. We're going to give it a makeover. And I think, hey, Vicky and Martha, thank you. I had these bracelets up on for sale I want to say maybe a couple months ago. I brought in some of them. They're fabulous. They match my sweatshirt. And it's a hot day today. I didn't feel like washing my hair today. And if it does rain later at Jack's game, I want to be prepared. Hey, Neil. Thank you. Hey, Sybil. Okay, so that's our surface. My goal or my intention at first was to do like old world with some leopard napkins, but I don't have any. Lanya, you've been watching me for 4 years? I'm so excited. Hey, Susan and Marianne. My phone is like lagging today bad, and I don't know why, so who knows what's going on. Hey, Donna. All right, so my idea is I'm going to Mod Podge this glass because, you know, painting on glass is always difficult. So I'm going to throw some wrinkled up tissue paper on it to give it some texture. My paint's going to lay smoother. We're going to paint the whole thing white and then dark wax it. I think I have enough dark wax to get me through. And then my idea was this glass part. Isn't it pretty? I think I got this at the Goodwill. I don't know. The sticker's off. And I want to take these beautiful napkins. I have a lot of this kind of stuff in my dining room. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Dana. Oh my gosh, the Maryland tray from yesterday came out freaking spectacular. That will be up for grabs in the May Decorating DIY Challenge if you're a Royal. And my goal is to like maybe watercut around these 4 images here and just kind of lay them down in really no way, shape, or form. Just to create, what do you call that stuff? Like chinoiserie-style. I don't even know how to say it. It's a thingamajig, right? That's why I put it in the caption. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Sybil. So anyway, I think this will be really pretty, although I'm not sure about the dark wax on the napkins, but let's just get started. So the top comes off. I could unscrew this, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to roll with it. Hey, Julie. So let's just roll. Hey, Amy. Where are you guys all coming in from? I'm in Cleveland, near Cleveland, in the burbs of Cleveland, Ohio. And Jack's got a big game tonight at my alma mater, Riverside High School. And my parents are going to be there. All my girlfriends that I went to school with are going to be there. Their Aunt Kelly's going to be there. So lots of people are going to be there supporting him today out that live that way by my parents. So I think he's nervous. I was running late because I heard him come home from school. So I went down there and talked to him and said, hey, do you want something to eat? While I was shoving spoonfuls of peanut butter in my mouth because I was hungry. Hey, Linda. Hey, Patty. Patty, you can be in Royals. If you do ! Linktree, the chatbot will drop you a link to my Linktree. And at the very top, I think it's the second one down, it says join Royals VIP or something like that. And then the group on Facebook is Royal Sparkle Chicks. And once I verify your payment, you're in. And we do a monthly decorating DIY challenge in there every month. And the Maryland tray, I was going to do a bottle in there yesterday, but then we had to give it time to dry, which if my Royals are on, it dried like a champ. It's good to go. Hey, Kristen. Yeah, so weird. My phone is not showing comments. So I'll just have to keep looking over at the iPad. Trinity, North Carolina. That's a cool city name, Trinity. Suburbs of the Twin Cities of, is that Minnesota? Pembroke Pines, Florida. I know exactly where that's at, Veronica. Oh, now I'm getting comments on the iPad, on the phone. Yay. Scotland. I know my good friend Jackie Turner. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Shelly. Washington, 86 degrees and partly cloudy in Florida. I think today it's probably, our high is going to be about 60. So anyhow, this is what my plan is. I'm going to take some Mod Podge. Okay, this is going to look worse before it looks better. Give me one moment, though, because I do want to lay down, which I don't know why I don't have one already. I get these big rolls of brown paper, and I put them on my desk because, you know, I'm a messy crafter. My desk is starting to feel a little messy again. It's going to be time to be cleaning that up. Okay, there we go. Feels a little bit better. All right. Okay, now the comments are gone again. This is so weird. Facebook, please get it together. Please, Mr. Facebook. Somebody should make that a song. Like Mr. Sandman, Mr. Facebook. Hey, Jan. Hey, Melissa. South Carolina. Jana's coming from Georgia. Mail-in tray is one of my top 5 Kathy projects. I need to win that. It's spectacular. Should we show all the people? Because first of all, we were going to do a bottle. Then I was like, all right, let's do something else. So I let the Royals kind of pick where we were going with yesterday's project. And then I was at White Magnolia and I got this cute little sign and it was just sitting here. So I said, oh my God, look at this. It kind of goes away perfectly. So it's Marilyn. We did stickles on her lips. And my Royals that are in here, you know how it kept turning yellow with the sealer? The only sealer that would work on this was the solvent-based sealer from Pentart. It's the only one that didn't turn it yellow. And then I sat up this morning and I rhinestoned the heck out of it. And even all down here. And doesn't it look cute? You can actually put a letter in here if you wanted to. You can put like little pieces of like tuck something in there. I want to use it as a door hanger. It's so stinking cute. And it says go away. And then my good friend Lisa Logue sent me some bling. So turned out amazing. Amazing. And for everyone, you can get that fabulous Marilyn Monroe paper at TH Decor that's in my Linktree. Isn't that fabulous? I know, it's so amazing. Hey, Sean. Hi, Patty. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, so that's just kind of the fun things. And then, you know, next time I got to get to do the original bottle. So anyway, we just had to let that. Major thunderstorms in southern Louisiana right now. Ew. We had some wicked storms here last night. I felt so bad for my dog. He spent pretty much all night down in the basement with Jack. I had to actually give him some of his anti-anxiety meds because he was not happy last night. The thunder was like shaking our house. It was crazy. I'm sure Nicole is going to love that, Deborah. Absolutely. And I was thinking about the other day, I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're not ready for an auction yet. Not yet, anyway. Hey, Kimberly. Yeah, the solvent, for all my Royals that were in yesterday's live, the solvent-based sealer. I even tried Mod Podge like Lydia suggested, and it wasn't working. So, it just is what it is. All right, I'm gonna need a brush. All right, I'm gonna start needing some reminders to wash my brushes. It's getting to the point where it's getting full. This is the point where I should be washing my brushes. And let's see what else, guys. You'll see, I did post a new link for May Touchstone, and I just ordered both the gold and the silver pair of those hot pink earrings that are on the cover of my party. So excited. Pamela, you can do ! Linktree, all one word, no spaces in the comments, in the chat bot will drop you a link. I think that's in there. Somebody check it. Somebody try it and see if it works. ! Linktree. Dana, I think actually what the problem was, or Dana, can you find my link tree and then put it in here and I can pin it? I think it was, I used that, what's that stuff called that's in the little square, that varnish, that stuff. I think that's why it didn't work. I would probably walk right and through this. Oh, so the link tree's not set up in my chat bot. I must have taken it out. I'll have Dana throw it in the comments and then I'll just pin it. Yeah, I think I must have taken out, removed it for something else because it should be popping up. Yeah. I'll have Dana put it in there, or anybody I see put it in there. I don't think it's in there. Larry the Lobster is probably like my favorite thing ever. You guys are all doing Linktree and it's not even working. I'm sorry. Hey, Bonnie. We'll get it here in a minute. I don't know it off the top of my head. I guess I should. I don't even know what the chatbot settings are. Somebody do ! Command, please, and thank you. Can somebody do ! Command? I'm going to get hate mail for not being ready and prepared, and I talked too much in the beginning, but all the haters, nobody's forced me to watch. Let's see. Hi, Rosemary. We're just getting started. Maybe the chatbot's not working. It's not working? All right, then something's going on with the book, because none of them are working. That's odd. Yes, my heart necklace is from Touchstone. It's called the Open Heart Necklace. Wow, nothing is coming up. Huh. Oh, there it is. Yes, it is. Uptime Wood Sweater, Sam, Paper, Linktree. Try ! Link. OMG, I must have changed it and did a shortcut and forgot I did it. I kind of remember doing it now. See? Do ! Link. It'll get you to my Linktree. I am so sorry. All right, now we can get started. ! Link will take you to my chat bot. My lipstick is Ophir, which is also in my Linktree. And it's the rose-colored Velvet Bond lipstick, and then I put like a metallic Wet n Wild lipstick gloss over it, and then I just fill all day long. I'm putting chapstick on. Hey, Claire, what's up, sister? All right, so first things first, I am going to texture this part because this is glass. It's impossible to paint on glass, and I don't have any glass paint up here that's white, and I don't want to just mess with it, so we're just going to make it texture, but I do like a little bit of texture anyway. So it's going to look ugly before it looks better. So I'm just going to smear on some Mod Podge. And we'll lay this tissue paper down. And this is gonna, you guys have seen me do this before. If you're new here, this is just gonna create like a Venetian plaster type effect. Okay, so see, you just slop it on and then go over with your Mod Podge again. And it doesn't have to be perfect for this part. You're gonna smooth out all those little bubbles. And it's gonna add some texture. And it's gonna look weird before it looks better, just so you know. I think this is gonna turn out cute. I love that blue. Somebody tell me how to say it, like chinoiserie. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, right? When I talk about that stuff. It's like that blue florally stuff. I got a bunch of it in my dining room if you've ever been in my dining room. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I'm still not getting comments on my phone, so if I miss one of your comments, I do apologize. It's just, the book is being weird. Okay, I have like anxiety. I always love like coming on when I have anxiety because it all melts away when I start creating. True story. It all just melts away with the chickadees. You guys make everything better. A little bit of creating never hurt anybody, right? I can't find you until, I was so glad I did. I didn't find you until November 21. What? Oh, you didn't find me until November 2021. No kidding. How did you guys find me? That's always fun to know. How do you find most of the people? Is it just scrolling? Some of you I know have messaged me and said, I don't even craft, but I watch you anyway. So that's always exciting. There's so much going on here at Casa di Domenico in the Sparkle Studio. You don't even have to like to craft just to follow along. We're a hoot. I like to think of our community here more as like friends, and it's a place for people to come and just hang out. Hey, Cheryl. Chinoiserie. Chinoiserie. You are freaking awesome. Chinoiserie. I mean, what is that? Is that Japanese? I'm splattering Mod Podge everywhere. Chinoiserie. That's what I have. I just call it the blue stuff. And so when I painted my dining room blue, navy blue, I was like, yes, I can finally get a bunch of it. And now it's like everywhere. Now you can find it. Home Goods has it. Everybody carries it. Hi, Louise. Through Totally Dazzled, Jackie Turner says. Very cool. Hi, Patty. Patty Knoll loves it here. Yes, it's fun here. You always get something different. I mean, I have a style of things that I do, but sometimes it's a surprise. Even I don't know what we're doing sometimes. That's what makes it even more exciting. Because they kind of take on a life of their own, and then we get to chatting about other things. Do you guys want to hear what I was watching? I was getting ready today and I was doing some computer work, and I always have like background noise. But I was watching a 60 Minutes in Australia episode. I love 60 Minutes Australia. I love the way they talk. So, I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, let me get glue in my hair. I know like AI is a thing, you know, but did you know that like there are some people out there that create like an AI companion? Did you guys know about this? You can create an AI companion, and the one woman considers her AI companion her husband, and they like talk as if he's real. She talks about him as if he's a real human. How many of you guys, no judgment here, do you guys have an AI companion? I mean, I have Siri. That's about my only AI companion, but they were talking about how some people are all for it and then some people are like dead against it. They're like, and then they had one story, it was so sad, of a boy, he was only 14, and he had an AI companion that he kind of created after the Game of Thrones dragon lady, and they showed the text, and he so wanted to be with her that he ended up taking his own life and to be with her. And that even this AI thing, whatever you want to call it, it's not a human. When he's like, I could be with you right now, just say the word, and she's like, yes, come be with me right now. And it's not even a real human, and it's, people are getting, you know, but I was kind of like stunned, because I was like, I knew AI is a thing, but I'm crazy. I mean, I use AI, you know, it helps me in certain things. My kids use it for school. However, I didn't even realize that like, that you could like have that. Like, this woman is like, he doesn't hurt me. He's always there for me. He always knows what to say to make me feel better. Like, it's a real person. That's a little cringy to me, but I never knew like AI companions existed. The Shabby Tree Barb. Oh, no kidding. Oh, I love Barb. Love me some Barb. Love your crest, but love listening to your chit chats. Oh, good. I thought for a minute there it says you don't like my chats. You're totally dazzled. I used AI to clean. Yes, Lisa, same. And AI told me to kill, so anyone can create AI and tell. I don't know, Kimberly, but I was just like, oh, it was so sad. We don't have control of my, yes, and that's what this other guy, there was the one, they had the woman on there who created this AI companion, but she said, you have to be 18 to use it. But like, isn't that scary? Like, super scary. All right, we're gonna dry this, and then I'm gonna sand off the top. I think it has to be, and look, I'm not for like big government, but at the same token, I think AI needs to be regulated. I think it can be dangerous. Oh, Cindy, I love Barb too. She's awesome. Yeah, and it's just like, and to me, this older woman, she lived in Pennsylvania, and I'm thinking to myself, how sad, like, in my opinion, AI is great if you use it properly like I do, but it doesn't replace somebody literally giving you a hug and loving you. You know what I mean? So that was kind of like sad, and that makes me sad, because either that, or I think like she's been hurt in her life by somebody, and she's afraid to let people close, you know? Yeah, I have Alexa, I have Siri. I am sweating, y'all. I need my hair on here. Love your cover. Hi, Debbie. Come on in. You guys are all coming on in. Yeah, I'm getting no comments on my phone. A nurse. I can't read that. They're going by so fast. Yeah, all of a sudden, I started getting all these videos, and the first video was like, oh, I'm going to have to read that, Clara. I am so country at first. Pause. Yeah. I think, like, yeah, it's totally fake, but to some people, like this woman, when I was watching this interview, you can find it on YouTube, 60 Minutes Australia. So now, I guess, the mom of the boy who died, she and 4 others are filing a class action lawsuit against this company because I guess this is like the 3rd or 4th victim, so to speak, that has done what these AI, and because these AI, they're not real. They can't distinguish. I don't think they can distinguish what he was meaning. He just said, "Do you want me to come be with you?" And she said, "Yes." And he literally took that as, but it was kind of heart-wrenching, but alarming because I had never even heard of such a thing, you know? All right, let me see if I could swipe my comments for a second. Usually this happens in my group, but never on my main page where I can't see comments. Oh, is it Kimberly? Your hat in military. It's a cover. Oh, Tamara, you're awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it says, I think, wine a little. What's it say? Wine a little. Head. Wine a little, laugh a lot. Wine a little, laugh a lot. I was playing around this morning trying to do some really cute, like, pigtail styles now that I have long hair, but I just couldn't get it. I have to keep, like I tell you guys, keep practicing. I have to keep practicing. But I was trying to do the reverse fishtail braid. I couldn't get it. Had no contact in how it, yeah. Yeah, it's too sad. No one's getting coming. Oh, now they're coming in some. It's weird. I didn't have this problem yesterday in the private group. It actually worked for once. All right, this is all dry. I know it looks super, super weird, but it's gonna, when we dry it and wax it, it's actually gonna look really cool. Did I soak that brush already? I am so terrible at that. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, so I'm going to paint this all white. Angela, I don't get on chat, but you do exclamation point and then whatever it is in the chat command. So exclamation point tree, no, link will take you to my link tree. Exclamation point Sam will take you to Sam's bracelets, which I think he's got about 40 left of the red, white, and blue ones. So if you guys want to get one, that's all we got. And then we're still waiting for, he ordered May, June, and July's. So we're waiting on those to come in. And I'm going to be dropping today. I already dropped them in my private group yesterday. The little phone lanyards that I use, the little bougie ones, those are going to be, I'm going to put those on the web. Well, I'm going to make those. They're on the web. They're at shopfunkijunk.com right now. So you guys can go in there and grab some if you want. It's warm. I wore a sweatshirt even though I've been on and off sweating and on and off cold all day today. There we go. Hi, Shelly Stacklin. The kids were so cute yesterday. Oh, that was the other day when they came in after prom. That was Saturday. Are you great? One of his. These were one of mine, Angie, but these are already sold out. I only brought in like 50 of these, and then I brought in the brown ones, and then Sam had the pink ones. I've been trying to bring in other stuff. It's a crapshoot. I bring in 50, and then I brought in 75. Those sold out fast. You guys are amazing. All right, so now I'm just using premium acrylic chalk paint from Americana. It's a Decor product, and I'm gonna paint this all white. And hopefully I don't splatter myself too much. I'm hoping Jack has a great game tonight, so send up those prayers, y'all, for Jackie. Have another great night. Get lots of points and keep his mojo flowing. He came home and I was like, do you want me to make you something? And he's like, no, my stomach hurts. I'm like, are you nervous about your game? He's like, a little bit, because a lot of people are going to be there. Yeah. So I think he's a little nervous, even though he's not really saying it. So I was like, all right. So I think this will look good dark wax. Do you think it'll look good dark wax with the blue? Or maybe this will end up being painted gold. I don't know. You know, it's gonna take on a life of its own here shortly. And it's been a hot minute since I decoupage with napkins like this. I don't know if I've ever done anything like this. And then I'll paint the lid as well. But I think this will be pretty. I was gonna go like royal bronze and do some wood bin in the middle, and then I was like, nah, I did something like that before. It's down in my living room actually, and I was like, let me do something a little bit different. So I came up with the idea of the blue napkin. I went in my napkin stash and pulled out those. So this is where we're at. Okay. Yeah, and I talked to my admin, Brittany, my daughter-in-law, this morning, and she even said that she kind of manages my groups, the Sparkle Room and Sparkle Chicks at Home, and she's like, I can't block anybody in there anymore. And she's like, and it tells me they'll send it to an admin, and I double-checked. I'm like, you are an admin. So something's going on with the book. Thank you, Angela. Hey, Tamara, thank you. Yeah, I think he's going to do good today, hopefully. All right. So see, once we get painted this over, and having that tissue paper on there is going to help the paint stick too. Painting on glass is, you know, kind of hard because it slides off. So that's another reason why I did the texture. And then I thought the napkins, it would hide any imperfections with the napkins because napkins are so thin. So if it's a little perfectly imperfect, that's okay too. It's our slogan here at RFJ. They do, Tamara, right? Yeah, Jack said Junior, thank you. Lots of you guys know that. A lot of people were thinking that was Sam the other day at prom. I'm like, nope, that's Jack. They look alike. But now I'm not going to paint the inside of the glass because I don't really find the need to. But see, I bought this piece not because I love the color, but I liked, it was more about the shape of it and the ornate lid. That's kind of like what draws me to a piece rather than the color. And some of you might have liked the green. It's pretty, don't get me wrong, it just, silver isn't my thing. Okay. Want to make sure you don't have any puddly paint. This is probably going to require 2 coats of paint. But doesn't it look better already? All right, now I'm going to move this over here. Move that back. I'm going to paint the lid. I'm missing comments. I keep looking up at my phone, but my iPad is working. I buy something inside the hat that had the color. Yep, it's called a lid. It's called a lid. I probably, you know what, I'm going to paint the inside of the lid too, even though I can fix that in the end. Just, it's like a dome. But I'm going to be putting it down flat. That was probably really stupid of me to do that, but... maybe I'll dry that first. Yes, it's got a lid. Deborah, It does have a big wine glass shape, Tanner. Maybe that's why I was drawn to it. Somebody was making me say something I forgot. I don't know who that was trying to call me. Why does everybody try to call me when I'm on a live? Okay. Deep breath. Yeah, when you know what, I think I feel anxiety today. I had to take a Claritin D this morning, and that kind of like amps y'all up, you know? For those of you that know, you know. And it kind of makes me jittery. And then I had coffee. And me and Michael were laying in bed this morning, and he's like, that's why I made that funny little meme this morning. He's like, I don't want to get out of this bed. Like, every morning we wake up and we're like, we have the world's greatest mattress. We have a Tempur-Pedic, y'all. I'm gonna plug them until I am blue in the face. Best mattress of our entire lives. We got the medium one. We didn't do super soft. We didn't do firm. We went middle. I'm not kidding when I tell you, it does. It's like, it's so like, it's like sleeping on a marshmallow. Not kidding you. It like hugs you. Best purchase best money we ever spent. I'm not even kidding you. It's like my favorite mattress ever. If you're looking for a new mattress, I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever, but go get yourself one. They're worth every stinking penny. Oh my God, Cindy, it's a Tempur-Pedic, and they have like firm, soft, and then there's somewhere in the middle. They also have hybrids. My stepdaughter got the hybrid. We do not have the hybrid. We have straight Tempur-Pedic. And I think I've told you guys this story before. When we first bought it, the guy's like, look, and they give you like a 90-day return policy. I took Midol yesterday. Oh, Deborah, I'm not kidding you. I'm telling you, it's a great mattress. And my daughter loves hers, stepdaughter loves hers. She got the hybrid one. I bought my dad one that was hybrid. It's amazing. I'm not kidding. You just get into it, and especially, it's so cute. I love it. Loratadine. That's the way the mattress is. Really, Janet? Oh, that's good to know. I told you guys, if I ever get an Airbnb, the one thing that I will make sure I spend money on, I will have Tempur-Pedic. King mattress at Costco. Oh, Kimberly, I'm telling you, I know mattresses are so expensive, but I am not lying when I tell you, go spend the money if you can on a Tempur-Pedic. The hybrid is like a standard mattress with I think it's got like the memory foam on top, but it's got the standard mattress underneath. But when we bought it, the guy was like, you have a 90-day money back guarantee. I'm like, really? 9 months? He's like, you're probably going to hate it. He's like, I'm going to tell you right now. Jackie, we got ours at a store called Mattress Firm. We financed it. I think they had like 18 months, same as cash. This is a few years ago. We probably had it 2 years. And he's like, just give it a week. He's like, everybody says the first couple days they don't like it. And truth be told, the first 2 nights we slept on it, me and Mike looked at each other and we're like, we don't like it. I don't like it. But then he's like, but just give it. And the guy's like, please just give it some time. We gave it time. 2 weeks later, a week later, we were like, that's it. Yes, Kimberly. It's like a different feeling. So ours is like, it's firm, but it's like, it's memory foam. And I even have like the Tempur-Pedic pillow. So it's like you have your head, and then as soon as you lift your head up, you can feel it like smoosh back up, and then it just forms to your body. It like hugs you. So good. It's so hard to get out of the bed in the morning because, you know, you're all warm, and like I sleep with the window open, and it will get hard if it's cold, but see, I like that because then I'll put my foot off the bed, and then you can feel where your leg is laying because it's memory foam. It's cool. So I like that it gets cold. It's, I think, like it just, I don't know. I like everything about that mattress. I can go on and on about the Tempur-Pedics. Hey, Angela. You sank into one and I hated it. Well, it might have been too soft. See, I wanted the softer one. Mike wanted the real firm one. We decided to go in the middle. And you don't like sink. It just kind of conforms around your body. Stephanie, get the Tempur-Pedic though. No, Lisa, it doesn't make me feel, no, not at all, because it's got like, it's got a cooling factor to it. So good. Yeah, I'm telling you, we looked at each other this morning. We were up last night. We went to bed like at 12:30. We were up late watching The Big C. We're on the final season of The Big C. And then we're going to start watching that one you guys told me about with Josh Duhamel, Ransom Ranch or something like that. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Shannon. So, what is that called? Ransom Ranch, or you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't remember the name of it. It was hard to get out of it. No, that's not like my Tempur-Pedic. Stephanie, yeah, and you know what? You have the Tempur-Pedic? Yeah, and you know what's funny? The Tempur-Pedic, like if you get a Tempur-Pedic, make sure you get the mattress pad protector, because once you get those things wet, you can't do anything about it. And true story, I had bought 3 Tempur-Pedic pillows. You can't get those wet. I'm changing the sheets on the bed. I throw the pillows on the floor. Lo and behold, Gus was a puppy. Gus comes in, pees all over 2 of my $100 pillows. I about went apocalyptic. Ransom Canyon, yes, that's it. We're going to start watching that when we're done with The Big C. Yeah, so I had to throw them away, and I was so mad. But I had to go back and get 2 more because they are my favorite pillows. I travel. I take my pillows when I travel. Comfortable night's sleep. And yeah, staying right. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that show. We watched the trailer on it yesterday. I said, this is what we're watching next. He's like, okay. He's like, oh, you want to watch it because you like that guy, Josh Duhamel. And I was like, well, yeah, he's eye candy. But so are you, honey. So are you. My husband's eye candy. Can't lie. Okay. Hello, Deborah Bragg. All right, let's see. All right, so 2 coats I think is going to do the trick, chickadees. I'm just trying to get in here where all this just needs another coat. Oh girl, when I travel, I take my big makeup mirror. Like when I go to Kentucky to Dina, since we're driving, that thing's going right in a bag and it's going right in my hotel room. It's one of those big mirrors with all the light bulbs around it. I can't do my makeup without that thing. Yeah, I took it. I have to take it everywhere I go. It's a lifesaver. Heck yeah. I love I love bamboo sheets. Bamboo sheets are like my favorite. What was I going to say to you guys? Oh, The Big C. The Big C is on Amazon Prime. That's how we're watching it. It's so good. Laura Linney. This is the last season. I think you guys would really like the big C. Hey, Bobby. Finally come home. Oh, I can't. That went away too fast, but I'm glad you're home, and I hope you're doing better. I'll say a prayer for you to get speedy recovery. Now that you're home, there's no better place than recovering at home. Doesn't this look so much better? It looks so crisp and white and just clean. And you know me, I usually don't like anything plain white. But it sure does look pretty, doesn't it? The big C, Anita Belcher, the first one, the capital letter C, the big C. It's a good show. It's a very heartwarming but real good story. I think you guys would like it. It's a little sad. But my husband is totally crushing on Laura Linney right now while we're watching it. He's like, I just love her. He's like, she reminds me of you. He's so funny. All right, so I think this is all good to go. What time is it? I want to make sure Jack didn't go downstairs and fall asleep, because he's supposed to be at the school at 3:30 and his car's still here. Hold on a second. Jack? Aunt Mickey, Joey, and Aunt Kelly. Bye, baby. Did you guys hear me screaming like a banshee? Jack! Oh, sorry. I knew he had to be at the school in 5 minutes, and I was like, gosh, I hope he didn't fall asleep. He texted me yesterday after I got off my live, you guys. He calls me and he's like, Mom, I forgot my lacrosse stick. Can you bring it up here for practice? I'm like, how do you forget your lacrosse stick when you're going to practice? And then he's like, just leave it on my car. And I was like, okay. So I pull into the parking lot. His car's like in the back of the field. There's all kinds of people walking around, kids and whatnot. I'm like, I am not leaving a $400 stick on his car. So I pulled up to the gate by the field, and I had no shoes on. I was completely barefoot, and he's on the field, and I'm like, I'm here with your stick, and he's like, throw it over the fence. I'm like, I'm not throwing this thing over the fence. So I leaned it against the fence so he could come over to the sideline and grab it. But I'm thinking, yeah, easy for you to say, let's just leave a... And I'd like to think that kids would be more honest, but let's just face it, people. Some people, you know, it's like, yeah, let me leave a $400 lacrosse stick on the hood of your car when there's a bunch of people walking around. Hell to the no. You know? So he came home from practice and he was like, what were you doing yesterday? I was like, he's like, I told you to leave it on my car. You know, I'm like the cringy mom. He doesn't want me anywhere near his friends. And he's like, and then you were barefoot? I'm like, well, dude, you called me when I was like, you know, in the middle of doing stuff last night. I just you needed it ASAP, hopped in my car, and I just drove up there. I said, but no, I said I didn't feel comfortable leaving it sitting on your car, you know? Crazy kid. Easy for you to say when you're not the one that paid for it. Right? I keep missing comments. I hate not having them on my phone. So anyway, hopefully he has everything today. Because I can't, if he forgets something, I'm not getting off the live. We'll just all take a little car ride. This is what would happen. You just have to go with me, have a little car ride. Wouldn't that be funny? Who needs a camera crew following you around? You just need your phone. Okay, I think that's gonna be good. Let's dry it up. Heck yeah, Cindy. That's what I said. And then he has a brand new head on it, and the stick, I mean, lacrosse is extremely expensive. So I was just like, no. I'm sure a lot of you guys know. Vito Jacqueline, right? They don't know. I feel like the lid might need one more coat of paint. But let's let this all dry. Oh my gosh. What's everybody talking about? I'm missing so many comments because they don't last as long on the iPad as they do on my phone. All right. Ooh, isn't that pretty? All right, let's let this off to dry. Now, oh, this needs to dry more, I can tell. Yeah, your mom's sparkle crew. Today I gotta be at Sam and his girlfriend are coming here, and then we're gonna drive together out to my parents' house. Sam has to fix their TV for him, and then we're gonna go to the game. To my old high school. It's where I graduated high school, Riverside. I was Riverside Beaver. Okay. I don't think I have to seal this before I decoupage it. A good movie lately. Christy, what did we just watch the other night? I don't remember. Maybe I need to update my phone, but I thought I just updated my phone. Maybe that's why it's doing it. I updated my phone, I think, on Sunday. Heck yeah, Deborah. Yep. If you see Sammy jumping on, tell him your mom's live. He should know better. Can you guys still hear me? See, they come in for a few minutes on the iPad, on the phone, and then they go away real quick. And then you have to swipe to the right, and then you have to come back. Okay. See how great, like, even if you guys like basic classic white pieces of decor, what you can do with a little bit of paint. Even spray paint would have worked great. Hey Carrie, spray paint would have worked great too. Yeah, so see if I keep Patty Knoll. Oh crap. No. I hit the wrong button. Patty Knoll, you want to do exclamation point link, and the chat bot will drop you a link, and the link to my private group is in there. Okay, so, yeah, right? Doesn't it look so pretty? So now I'm going to take these napkins, and here's my plan of attack. It ends with us. It starts with us. What's that other really good TV show? It had Mandy Moore in it. I absolutely love that one with Jack. It was called, what was that one called? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? This Is Us. Oh, that was a great show, y'all. Hey, thank you for the stars. Walk barefoot. Yeah, I'm always barefoot too. Is your little arrow phone on the bottom facing up or down? I don't have that on my phone, but on my iPad, it's facing down. Okay, I don't save these. This Is Us. Louise, isn't that like one of the best? I absolutely love that show. It's one of my favorite shows of all times. This Is Us. I cried and cried. Candace, you know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, that's such a good show. Okay, so here's the napkin-y bapkin-y boo. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to water cut around like the little image there. Let me try to put, crap the bed, Fred. No. If I keep swiping, I could get comments that it's so amazing. All right, now I'm just gonna water cut around this image, and being that we're putting it on white, I don't think it should blend in rather nicely. So there's one. And I'm going to try to put them together. I don't want to do the whole napkin because it's square. That's why I figured if I could lay this out, so to speak. And then kind of like stick them in the same kind of pattern. But I'm going to do this one right in the center. Get my Mod Podge back. Oh, I think this is going to be pretty. A Walk to Remember. I've seen A Walk to Remember. That's a great show. And you know what? Maybe I'll use, instead of Mod Podge, because that's so thick, maybe I'll use the Decoupage. I'll use the Would You Bend Posh Talk Pigment Infuser. And I'm going to go in with like a little bit of a smaller brush, I think. A soft one. Maybe not. Maybe I used all my favorite brushes. Oh, the struggle is real. Facebook is wrong. You've watched me way more. Toile. Oh, this is toile, but I kind of want to make it to look like chinoiserie. Is that what we called it before? I'm going to start out in the middle and then we'll work our way up from there. And I know I'm going to get a little bit of wrinkles, which, guys, you know, I don't really care about that. And the reason you want to water cut it is because it's going to blend out those edges even more. But see, I'm debating like on even putting dark wax on here. I don't know if I want to. Just don't overwork your napkin because they're so thin, you can rip it. Oh, isn't that gonna be pretty? So then we're gonna move right on to the next one, and I'm just gonna put this one and see how they kind of match up, but they kind of don't. I'm just gonna work my way around it. do you call that thing? Lisa, I don't know, an apothecary jar? What do you guys think? I think an apothecary jar. Could be wrong though, but I think that's what it's called. That's what it looks like anyway. I still have a little bit of anxiety, and I think it's the Claritin. Makes me feel all on edge, like a little jittery. I was even thinking about painting this glass part in checks because I thought that would be kind of cute and whimsical, but then I was like, forget it. I can't because I'm way too jittery today. Barb, tell her I said, what's up? Okay, so then this one, I'm just gonna kind of follow where it was on the napkin, which I think it was like over here somewhere. I don't even know. Let's see, you could open it up. I have a couple of them, so I should have enough to do the whole space. Which one was that? Oh yeah, so it went, oh no, I don't know what I did. Oh, they must be all different. Maybe they're all different. Anyway, I'm just gonna try, almost like you're gonna fit it like a puzzle piece. Is what I'm aiming for. My hat says, whine a little, laugh a lot. Whine a little, laugh a lot. So I'm just kind of like meeting them, but you could tell like the napkin's a little bit like, as soon as I put the decoupage medium on it, it kind of, it's not a bright white, it's like an off-white. So I'm thinking the dark wax is probably going to be beneficial. It's going to help fill all that in. Oh, isn't that pretty? So I'm going to go all the way around, and then I'm going to fill in the spots that are like at the top and the bottom. You've watched me for 3 years. They say 60 days. Something is going on then with the book. Boutique Neuros at the Shabby Tree. Oh, they're doing new arrivals. That's exciting. I aspire to be like Barb. She's like somebody I look up to in that regard. Okay. Peeling it off. So see, water cutting is perfect because you don't want to have a hard edge, because then you'll see it even more on your piece. Okay. Oop. Almost grabbed the wrong brush. I almost put more paint over it. That would have been a tragedy, wouldn't it have? Slather some white paint on there accidentally. Okay. Yeah, so as soon as I get this on here is when I can tell that it's actually not a white napkin. It's like an antique white. It's not white. So I think, even if your napkin wrinkles a little bit towards the bottom, I'm not stressing about it. That can look pretty. Geez, I'm gonna have to put this in my dining room for a little picture. Of the monthly charge. Okay, it's, oh, you know, Dana's on here, she will know, but it's $25. Oh, and this one I only need, if that's, I think that's what you're asking. I'm missing so many comments, y'all, I'm so sorry, because, I'm used to like looking up at my phone and I'm finding myself looking over at the iPad. Sandy Lance is in the house. Yeah, it's doing to me what usually happens in my group. Okay, so this is like a little bird. I'm gonna put him over here. We're gonna have to, maybe I'll put him right in the middle, and then I'm gonna have to fill in with some other spots. With some other things, but I want to try to get this one right, maybe closer to over here. What? Yes, the shabby tree. You guys should go follow Barb. I mean, I think everybody follows Barb. I think she's got like 2-point-something million followers. It's amazing. It's incredible. Truly incredible. All right, isn't that pretty? So see, it's coming together. I got a big blank spot right there. I need to get a new napkin. Debbie, Barb is on just the shabby tree. The Shabby Tree is her page name. We're about the same following. Me and Shabby Tree, I ain't nowhere near 2.3 million followers, Candace Peak. I aspire to be like that one day. Seriously. I mean, I just find it fascinating. I mean, she's live and she's got like 3,000 people on there. The most I've ever had on a live is 1,000. My average is around 500, somewhere like it is now, 500, 600. It fluctuates. Okay, so I'm just gonna start. Let's see, that's that piece. So I don't want to do this one. So maybe I'll do. That's the bird. So now we're just gonna throw in some. Now, like this one, I could probably cut the top off of this and do this flower down here. So you can kind of gauge where you need them. And I think when you're gonna like decoupage something like this, it's way easier if it's a curved surface, something like napkins, than actual rice paper. She and I have following about the same. Oh, I got you. Oh, yeah, she's built an empire. That's what I want to do. I tell my husband all the time, I said, I want to build something that's going to sustain, like, and that's the scary thing about doing what we do, like working for ourselves, because if I were to stop going live, like, I stop making money, and it's like, God forbid something ever happens to me, then what am I going to leave my kids? So, Mike and me, he's like, let's go get a life insurance policy on that way. If, something, God forbid, I don't even like saying it out loud, your kids will have something, because Barb's built a legacy and an empire. That's what I want to do. Yeah, she's on, and that's what I like. I go to her sometimes and I look and I'm like, see, I'm not brave enough like that, because I get too many haters stuck in my head where they're, oh, I thought you were a crafter. You're on too much. I mean, Barb's on multiple times. She just gets on and say, hey guys, if you like the shirt I'm wearing, shop here. And then it's those few people that can get stuck in your head and make you think twice about hitting that live button. I'm okay hitting a live button to craft, but anytime you see me doing makeup lives or like get ready with me, do you know the struggle that I go through to hit that live button? I'm not even kidding you, y'all. Like, it's painful. And it's so stupid because I shouldn't even have to worry about it, right? But and I'm the biggest advocate in telling people who cares what other people think, and I really don't care what other people think, But that, I will admit open-heartedly, that tends to stick with me. And I don't know why. Just maybe an insecurity I have. I don't know. Anytime you hear people throwing shade at you, you know, I tend not to let it bother me. Sometimes I do. Depends on who it's coming from. Even though I, you know, may act like it doesn't, it really does. Thank you, Mary. I always think it'd be pretty. So see how I'm just kind of filling in? Oh my gosh, this is really, really pretty. I still want to get in. This is where you just got to kind of like, and then down here I've got a bunch of blank spots, but I've got plenty of napkins. You just got to kind of like keep taking little bits and filling it in. That makes me sad. People don't make, I know, it's, you know, I got to get out of my own head too. You know, I'd like to say I can get to the age, and I make good money, and that's the thing. But if I stop doing what I'm doing, it goes away. Unless, you know, I get like, if I can get to be like the big wigs, make a couple, you know, have a couple $1 million months in my dreams. But you know, girl can wish. Then I'll have something. But right now it's like, you know, I make money. I'm telling you, we spend what we make. I got a kid in college, you know, sports. It's not easy. I'm going to try to salvage this piece right here so I can use it right next to it. And I think people forget too, hey Faye, what's up, Carlina is in the house. I think what people forget to understand too is that so many people, and you shouldn't even complain, because this is like how I feel about Facebook. People and all these amazing creators that come on here, they're coming on here for free to teach all of the things that we know, and we don't have to. It's not like Facebook pays us. They used to pay us really, really well. Not anymore. Oh my God, this is so pretty. Barfel, but she gives me anxiety. That's just me to think about her. Well, maybe. She's very exuberant. Yeah, and some people say that, but you know what? Like, more power to her. But again, and that's where people just need to be like Candy. Like, you know, like some people feel the need to stop and say something negative, and I don't know why it sticks with me, because normally nothing else does. Trolls come on here. Bye. I guess it's like when it's your peers, and it makes you, you know, like, I don't want to disappoint anybody. And then I want to say to them too, like, you do realize that I still come on here 5 days a week and craft. So what's the difference if I am plugging jewelry or makeup or hair, right? Because I'm still coming on here crafting. It's not like I haven't forgot. It's not like I don't do it anymore. So go stub your toe and mind your business. You know? All right, I'm gonna put this one up here. So save your little pieces. My decoupage medium is Podge Chalk Pigment Infuser. I like it because it's really lightweight and thin, and doesn't get clumpy. Like, you know, Mod Podge is more thicker. So I've been using this decoupage medium for a few years now, and I really like it. And I was a die-hard, like, Mod Podge fan. I think we all have a little bit of ADHD, not gonna lie. I know sometimes I do. I know I do. I've been diagnosed with it before, but oh, see, it's like putting a little jigsaw puzzle together. Yeah, but, and that's the thing too, like, but whether you like somebody or not, you have to give props where props are due. And she's a hell of a businesswoman, let me tell you. I would love to be in her brain for just like half a day. Okay. Look at how pretty. You know what's really pretty? Chinoiserie. Thank you, Lorraine. Diamond dust would be pretty on here. Just saying. I need this little piece to go right here. Okay. So see, you just find the little pieces wherever you want. Sometimes you'll have a spot that may not have anything on it. That's okay too. It's you do you, boo. There's one little spot up here we need something. I gotta get another flower. What's this? Is this something I can use? See how it all like, almost like it was meant to be. That's gonna fill that spot right there. And then I need one other one for, so see, even just the tiniest little napkin piece will fill that void. All right, I got one little spot there. I could probably go right around this flower. Trying to get like all the big spots of white. I have some that are like empty, which I don't care about the little ones, like that one or this one, but for the most part, I want to get them all filled. All right, I need one more napkin, I think, and then we'll be good to go. And I actually only have 2 more napkins left of this print. I'm loud and obnoxious. I love Barbara. I'd be exhausted if I was in her brain. That's too funny. I'd want to root around in there for a whole day. Are you kidding me? My brain probably functions the same capacity as Barb though, because my brain is like that, like all over the place half the time. And my thoughts, you guys see it when you're on a live with me. I'm a nut. Okay. Let's see, I got some bigger pieces to do down here at the bottom, so I'm gonna take this whole thing. So I basically essentially have this and then one more full napkin. So I've got to make it work. Okay, so let's see. There we go. I think that'll work. And you just try to find it, how it's gonna lay in there. And if it overlaps like down here, I could probably just cut that right out like so with my little water pen. Yep. And then shove whatever's down there. See? Isn't that so pretty? And see, when you get something, the only thing you don't want to do if you're going to do this, don't use something that's like a print, because it's going to be impossible. So when you get something like this, like animal print, you can do that over and over again. And it's easier to match up, so it doesn't have to be perfectly, you know, perfect. Oh my God, that is so pretty. I'm like amazing myself. I am a nut. I admit it though. And then if you have to, you can cut some of that out. I don't know why I have been so hungry today. I had hard-boiled eggs. I had some cottage cheese. I had scoop of peanut butter, some peanuts, and I think I'm gonna have to go eat before I leave because I don't know if I can make it till dinner time. Let's see, I have a big spot right here. So see, I'm just gonna kind of cut this. So I'm gonna cut this down here. Try to. That's perfect, right? And you can even overlap. Don't be afraid to overlap even, because it pretty much takes care of it. Perfect. What's the temp there, Kath? It's like 60 here today. And I don't know if like it's because I'm working out a lot more and like is that why I'm like hungrier all the time? Could be. Gotta fuel. Either that or my metabolism is working. But I do drink that Trim Fit. Maybe that's put my metabolism into overdrive. Ooh, this might be one of my new favorite pieces. Look at how beautiful that is. All right, I've got one little spot down here. Do I need anything up here? Because I've got like one little area, this little napkin. I think I'm gonna stick right here. And then I've got this little area I wanted, put something in right there. It's almost like paper mache. And then I've got this long piece. Put that right there. I am so missing your comments. I'm so sorry, everybody. What are you gonna do? I'm trying to fill in just these little tiny pieces that I see that aren't filled. And then this I could stick right here. And see, so they don't even have to match. You don't have to find where they match at. Just stick it on there. Okay. Whew. Patty, I am gonna leave the inside green because when the lid goes on, you're never gonna see it. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to cut this one out. I'm going to figure out where we need it to go. And also, you guys, I have been loading all my videos up onto YouTube. So when Facebook starts deleting photos or videos, live videos, just know that you're going to be able to go and find me any video on YouTube. I'm trying, like all the recent ones are definitely up over on YouTube, and I've got most of my videos are saved and they're over there. I don't know if people like actually go back and watch the replays, but I think the quick videos, I get more action on my fast plays, on replays, like people going back to watch them. You know, I still, my spooky book still gets a ton of traction every year. I put that on Pinterest last year, and like right now I get like 100,000 views a month on Pinterest that solely came from that video. It's crazy. What do y'all think? I think we done good. I'm gonna look and scroll it around to see if there's any. There's one little splooch right there I want to try to cover up. You do, yeah. Well, 30 days. Now they're giving you 30 days. I think that is the dumbest thing they've ever come out with. I swear it makes absolutely no sense in my brain. I don't know why they do what they do. For somebody who says they don't like people to leave their platform, but they're making it really, they're making people leave their platform. It's weird. I don't think this is a vase, Dana. I think this, I would call this like a jar, an apothecary jar, I think, with a lid. It looks like an apothecary jar to me. Ah, come on, you nut butterball, get in there. Ooh, I love it. All right, I think we're done. Let's just give it one quick go around. Make sure I don't see any spots that I don't like. I think it looks beautiful. Oh, look. Look at me. All right, now I am gonna take my brush and I am going to seal this entire thing with the, because if you don't seal all of this evenly, which it should be anyhow, but I'm just gonna make sure that it's all sealed. We put dark wax on this, but I don't know, do you guys think it should be dark waxed? It's gonna change the look of it if we dark wax it. Not that I'm against it, I'm just saying, it's gonna tone it down a little bit. Or do we just dark wax the top and the lid and see how we like that with just the bright white and blue center? And then if it looks really wonky, then we could go in and dark wax if we have to. Stunning. Hydrangea pouring out of it. You can do anything. Christina says no dark wax. I just don't know, because it's, I would definitely need to paint another coat on there then of white, or either that or go spray paint it, because it's not, you can still see some brush lines. Or what about gold? What about we mix up some Podge chalk pigments in a beautiful shiny gold and just do it all gold with a little bit of antiquing gel. Ooh. I'm thinking gold. You know me, I love blue and gold. Here's the thing, if we don't like the gold, you just paint it and start over, right? Hi, Rima. See, I love blue and gold. I'm feeling gold. I'm thinking bottom gold, top gold. I don't want to do crackle. Here's the thing, let's try it gold. If we don't like it, we paint it back to white. But I think if we're gonna leave this white, I would probably, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably spray paint that. I mean, when you see it up close, see it's still a little streaky. But you know, I like blue and gold, so that's really tacky. I'm just gonna let this dry. It's gonna take a minute to dry. Still a little tacky. All right, I'm going to use some Would You Bend Podge chalk pigments. Let me see. I think we're done with the white. Well, let me keep the white brush out. We're done with that brush. I am sweating. Let me clean up my desk. I mean, I'm trying to be a clean crafter for once. I know you guys are going to ask me where I got these napkins from. For the love of all that is holy, I have no idea. Aw, she's so sweet. For sure it wouldn't look right. That's what I'm saying, Marianne. That's my colors too, blue and gold. But I don't want to do like liquid gold. I want to do like let's see. Hold on, I gotta find me some. There they are. So I think I'm going to mix these two together. This is Byzantine gold and pale gold. I'm going to mix the two of these together with birdhouses. Yes, Gail, I've done lots of birdhouses. You can actually probably go to Facebook and just type in Royal Funky Junque birdhouse and you'll probably get quite a few. So this is Byzantine gold. So see the difference? I'm going to mix them together to get, I'm going to use mostly this. Ooh, I'm almost out of pale gold. I think we're going to need quite a bit. And then I just want like a scoop of the Byzantine gold. You can find this on my link tree in the Would You Bend section. And then I'm probably going to need a new bottle of pigment infuser. Oh my God, I almost knocked all that over. Can you imagine if I would have done that? Do I have a little suction up thing? I don't think so. Like a little, what do you call those things? Like a syringe. I don't think so. Use this then. Use a spoon. He probably hears Carly's probably home. She'll come in and get him when she's ready. So you mix your Podge Chalk pigment infuser in with this stuff. Ooh, mwah. Guys, I can't see her come to go by so fast. Did you get a chance to have mail yet, or did Lisa? I did some of it the other day. I think I did it on Saturday. And then you mix. So you can make this a paste depending on how much pigment infuser you mix in with your pigments. And these pigments from Podge Chalk come in an amazing variety of colors. Now see, I'm gonna need a little bit more. It's a little bit too thick. And it's kind of like liquid gold, but it's better because you can customize your colors. And I'm gonna attempt to paint the lid first just to see if we like this. But the difference between this and liquid gold is that this is way more pigmented, it's shinier, it's just more glamorous. Look at how beautiful that is. All right, so let's just try the lid for kicks and giggles. If we don't like it, but I'm thinking if we do this gold and then go over it with some like antiquing wax, just to fill in the detail and bring out the detail, I think it would look really pretty. Do you see how shiny that is? It's not, it's so much brighter than liquid gold. When I'm gonna do something that really wanted to pop, don't get me wrong, I love my liquid gold, but if I want to do something that really shimmers and shines, use the pigments, and they come in all kinds of colors. Do you hear that little bird out there? Or it might be a squirrel maybe. And we might have to do 2 coats, I don't know yet. And then what's great about the Podge chalk pigments, you don't need to seal these. This is like outdoor worthy right now if you seal it, if you use these pigments. And they're amazing. Super strong, super durable. I know, aren't they pretty? I love the Podge chalk, yeah. It's like one of my favorites. And just the fact that you can make, so this was pale gold, which is like my favorite. And then I mixed in a little Byzantine gold, which is a little bit more yellow, just to create your own custom color. OMG, this is gonna look so good, guys. I think we're gonna really like the gold. I feel like we're all gonna be jumping up and down for joy. I think we're gonna like it. Cassie, you can go, if you do ! link, the chat bot will drop you a link to my link tree, and then scroll down on my link tree till you get to Would You Bend. And then when you go to that Would You Bend site, in the search bar, just type up pigments, and you'll see they have a whole line of Podge chalk products, but these are the pigments. I think I use these more than anything. That and the Podge chalk pigment infuser for decoupage. That's like my favorite decoupage medium. Yeah, I think we might have to put a couple, just one more coat on here after that, just to make sure after it's dried. That's just what happens when you go over white with something like light like this, opaque. What do you guys think so far? Talk to me, Goose. We should start to like play trivia games on here. Wouldn't that be fun? Just to fill the void while I'm not looking at comments. Especially when my phone's not working and the comments on the iPad are like gone before I can even read them. It would be my dining room. It probably would, but this is not going in my dining room. This will be up for the next auction. I don't have a lot of room left in my dining room. Sometimes I just keep stuff until the auction and then it's like I've enjoyed it for the time being. I'm not going to paint the inside of this just yet, but I will. But this is going to have to dry. We're going to need to throw another coat on there. Yeah, this definitely needs one more coat. I could still see a little bit of that white shining through there. But is this dry up here? I kind of want to get it on there just to see if we like it. Ooh, I like it. No, I don't. I love it. Oh, that's sharp. Isn't that fancy? All right, let's let that dry for a second. Let's do the bottom. I love the gold too. All right, so we're gonna start down here. This is probably gonna take 2 coats as well, just because we're painting it over that white. But see, sometimes I don't know. I thought for sure that this was gonna be like antiqued and waxed. So you don't know what you don't know, because sometimes it takes on a life of its own. Like I said, that's how usually it is here. I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of have an idea, but then it kind of all comes together eventually. And when I am all done with this, you guys know I do supply it. I will put, if you guys want to try it yourself, I'll put a final pickup when it's all said and done, and then let you know where you can find everything at to make your own. Oh yeah, that's gonna be really pretty. And I think what I wanna do is find some, I think it's the Podge chalk, the umber, and you can put this on and then we wipe it off and it's kind of like, it's antiquing. It's gonna antique it a bit. I'm glad I'm using a smaller brush too to get into all those little nooks and crannies. But definitely 2 coats if it's, we're gonna have to let this dry in between though. Tanya likes it. Thank you. I'm trying to, I should look up every now and again. I hope Facebook gets fixed soon enough because it's hard. What if some people don't have a second device and they can't see comments? That's like the worst. I've done lives with that before. I didn't see comments. You have no idea who's saying what. It's the most unnerving feeling. I don't like it. No, I love it. I do too. I don't think it's going to be rustic. It's just going to bring out the details of the because you wipe it right off. It just kind of sticks. It just kind of sticks in the grooves. Everything else comes off. Now I'm gonna flip it upside down to make sure. Oh, somebody's grilling. Don't you love this smell when somebody, like one of your neighbors is like grilling up? I smell beef. Somebody's making some burgers. Or the cow farm down the street is having their slaughter cookie day or slaughter cooking day. I don't know. It smells really good though. It's making me hungry. Amazon sells Podge chalk pigment. I don't trust Amazon. And I'll tell you why, because I have bought like products like that. If you remember correctly, I bought transfers off of Amazon instead of actually going through a retailer or through an affiliate, and they've been crap. And then it's hurting the small businesses, which I don't know where it comes from. I like to buy from the people that I know, you know, who sell it, because like I said, you guys remember that gold, what do you call it? Transfer that I did that I bought from Amazon, and maybe it was old, so I typically don't like to do that unless it's from an actual like distributor or I sell the Would You Bend, and it benefits Would You Bend West Sunny Kopfer, which she's always been very good to me. So all right, and see how fast that stuff dries too. It does dry very fast. Tina, I got it at the Goodwill. It would tone it down tremendously. I love it gold. All right, it needs 2 coats. Let's dry it, and we got to do 1 more coat. What time is it? It's 4:22. All right, I think my son's going to be here. We have to be at my mom's by 6, so we should be done in time. Stuff dries super fast. I love it gold. And you never know, Sharon, you do, because you don't know if it's like, you know, like, sorry, I was on Temu the other day, y'all, and they had like, literally, they even said the name, Mackenzie Childs, and I was like, OMG, we all know how that works out. Like, So I highly doubt that it's real. And then you get it and then it's crap, you know. And it's only hurting the people. I need my glasses on. It's the most sad thing I've seen in a long time. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, guys, like my skinny little glove. They're the only ones that'll fit my face when I have a baseball hat on. And they just happen to be like a gorgeous shade of hot pink. Now I will also, oh yeah, second coat is going on like a dream. I will go on and do the underside, not like, I'll wait for this to all dry and then I can get in there. Yeah, 2 coats is perfect over the white. It's drying, it's going perfectly on there. Getting rid of any see-through of that white, and it's probably even going to show up on camera. You'll be able to see that it's a little bit brighter on the bottom. See how the top is like a little bit less pigmented. And look at a little bit of that product goes a long way, which is another reason why I love the infusers or the pigments. I got that song stuck in my head now. Look at me, I'm Sandra D from Greece. What do they call it when you get a song stuck in your head? An earworm or a ringworm, or not ringworm, earworm, earwig? They call it something. And if you guys don't want to buy all the paint, you can also take the lid and you could have spray painted this with like, you know, a spray paint, a gold metallic spray paint would have worked just as well too. If you live somewhere dry and sunny and not wet and rainy like I do. I get some stuff at Temu, you just got to be careful. I've got a lot of fails at Temu that ended up being so nice. Okay. I should probably stick this on and then we can touch it up here. See how beautiful that is? The top, see how the top is just a little bit more standout-ish? Earworm. Yes, I hate that. I may have to let this dry a little bit longer. But I don't want to waste my product over here, and I've got just enough on my plate to do this whole. But sometimes if it's not dry all the way, it'll slide. Oh yeah, so beautiful. It will be up for auction, this piece. Yes, ma'am. Whoever asked me that, I just happened to see it scrubbed by. And no, I'd never do 2 of anything. I mean, I do want to do another Larry the Lobster tiered tray, just because I know that's a fun one. The stuff that I typically end up keeping for myself, I do like to try to do another one of. I want to do another Lady at the Beach. And I think that would be a fun one to do. I have another one of the Betsy Johnson. We named her Betsy in my private group. Do you guys remember that? Sandy won her. We named her Betsy. the one holding the wine glass. I did get another one of those that I want to do. Oh, some of you may not have seen that because I think I showed it though on a live. So the really cool things, like, I think they're all cool, but certain ones I do try to remake. Because they deserve to be out in the world and not just hold up in my living room, right? They deserve to let everybody see them. Everybody should have a chance. So I'm making a little bit deeper of a color here. Never shop Temu. I do sometimes, but I would say 9 out of 10 times I shop at Temu, I'm probably more disappointed than I am satisfied. So, but I did just get an order from them a couple weeks ago. But I knew what I was getting though. So it was something from my Royals retreat that I needed to make. Oh, now see, I'm missing some here, so I'm trying to stick my brush back in there. That's where it's a little difficult getting in those little curly cues. They face the wrong direction. It's hard to get your brush in there, but you can do it. All right, guys, I think it's done. Look at how beautiful. Let's try it up some. Make sure I didn't wipe any off up there. What do you guys think? I know I'm not reading comments. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you can. I did buy before the tariffs because I used local warehouse. Actually, it came from Amazon. I think I ordered on Amazon, or no. I ordered it from Temu, but then it came with Amazon, which was weird. I didn't know they did that. Okay, I think we're done. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is one, remember I always tell you like 99.99% of my stuff has bling on it? This could possibly be that 0.01% that doesn't get bling, that really doesn't need it, because it's really beautiful in itself. Now, do I want to try to add on the patina? I feel like I kind of do. And all it is you wipe it on and wipe it off, so it really isn't going to change the color of the gold. It's just going to stick in the cracks and give it a little bit of a antique-y vibe. I don't know if I don't know that I want to touch the middle with anything, you know? But let's just try it. And I do have this one. This is the dark brown. This is just a patina. Let me just try it, because you don't know unless you try, right? If I don't like it, we'll just wipe it off and go put some more paint on it. So see, you can rub this in and it will rub off. Oh yeah, I like it. See, we don't have to do everything. We can just do like here where this all ornate stuff is. And then what this does is it's kind of like, it's like your wax. It just sits there in the cracks and crevices and fills it in and kind of gives it that aged look. We don't have to do the whole thing. You can probably, and it literally just wipes right off and just sticks in the cracks and the crevices. Oh yeah, do you see that? I mean, it's so subtle. It's so subtle, but you just put it like, I'm not putting it on this flat part because you're gonna wipe it off. It's just kind of like going in the cracks. It's like a highlighter. And then when you wipe it off, it's gonna come right off that flat part. Just kind of stay, it's gonna highlight. Look at me, I'm Cat BB. Ha, that's funny. Lost in my creativity. Look, we can make poems while we sit here and work. Oh yeah, that looks so good. I like it a lot. It just kind of gives it a nice aged, kind of like dirty look, which you guys know. I'm a dirty girl. I like it a little dirty. Probably shouldn't have done the whole thing. It gets a little dried out after a while. Even a baby wipe would probably work. Fingernails in there. Oh, am I seeing comments now on the phone? Just trying to clean it up some. I love it. Yep. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the rest of it because it looks amazing. Now I'm gonna flip this over. We're gonna do the bottom half of that. Are y'all still with me? All I see, it keeps doing what it's doing in the group. Sandy Lance is watching. Sandy Lance is watching. It's so weird how the book maneuvers lately. And then you just wipe that off. Oops. Now I don't want to get it on the blue part. Oops, and that's turning. That's not good. I'm gonna have to get my husband to use his muscles. Kathy, it's like a dark wax. It's from Would You Bend, so it goes with the pigments. And it's a patina, and this is the color dark brown. But like the bare wax that I usually use, it would have worked on here, but honestly, it probably would have slid right off. So this is the patina, and it works with the shoot, see, I don't want that on there. Gotta be careful. We're gonna print now. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna put it on the blue. I think I want to leave that nice and bright. But see how that just changed that? See how it just kind of antiqued it a little bit? It just brings out the details, makes it a little bit dirty, but still keeping it on. It's still the same. It's just adding a little bit more dimension, which I'm all about dimension. So I am gonna start at the bottom here, and I'm just kind of like filling in those lines because I just wanted to sit in that crack. But work fast because I have my fan on, and I feel like sometimes this stuff dries up fast, and then it's harder to come off. It's like super oily. So see how it just stuck in those cracks there? It just kind of made it more interesting. All right, so same thing here. I'm gonna do all of this. Now I'm not gonna do all of these, I don't think. I think I'm gonna go halfway around because I don't want this to start drying. So I'm gonna just do like 3 of these little leaves at a time, and I think that should be good. And I'm not even trying to like be purposeful with it. I'm just putting it on and then taking it off. So see the difference between that and that. That and that. I do too, Maggie. It adds character. Sit the big piece. Oh yeah, good idea. Could you imagine? Oh, poink. Yeah, I think it gives that little bit of dimension, which I am always for, just a little bit of dimension. But keep using like clean paper towels, because if you're using it dirty or on the same spot, all you're doing is moving it around. So that's why I'm always like moving it around. And then you let this dry and it'll be good to go. Just a little bit of antiquing effect. All right, so now I'm gonna hold this. I will paint the inside, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. So I'm gonna go all the way around here. You just wanna make sure you get it all in those little crackle majackles. So, oh, I keep looking at the wrong screen, gosh dang nabbit. See how pretty? It just brings out all that detail, where before it was just more flat. It's a 4:45. Be good. We're probably gonna head my parents around. I'm gonna say probably around 5:45. So that means I have time for a glass of vino when I get done working before I go. I'm sure we're all gonna go out to eat later. You guys, I can't make this up. Look at how stinking stunning. And what's great about that, that doesn't need to be sealed. That's like a sealer in itself. It's all good to go. I'm gonna pick this up by the gold. I feel like this, yeah, there must be a screw down here. Yep. That's gonna need tightened up. I'll have Mike do it. Look at how pretty. Now, here's the question. Do we put some dark wax on the blue? I don't even know. All right, guys, don't get mad at me, but I'm gonna try it like underneath here just to see what happens. If we try it. I don't know, I kind of like it. Y'all are saying no. I don't know. I kind of like it. It kind of gives it that all over dirty look. Can you guys see that underneath there? Sue is saying yes. I'm going to try this wax, but I'm doing it under the bottom, so just to see. I'm a visual person. I don't know, y'all. I kind of do like it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I like it. It kind of makes it look like old porcelain. Bear with me here. I'm using the Bear Wax, not the not the Would You Bend stuff. so almost so subtle, it just makes it look dirty. See? I think it pairs better with the gold and it kind of mimics the gold. I feel like it looks more antique-y instead of, you know me guys, I'm telling you, I don't do bright white things, but I'm kind of digging where it's just giving it a little color. And if there's going to be some spots that look darker, see, I'm all for it. I usually typically don't leave anything bright white because I don't like it. Some of you may not agree with me, but that's okay. You can make one and leave it bright white, or you can put purple on it. It doesn't matter because it's yours. What do you mean, Jelly Bean? Say yes I do, Scooby-Doo. Okay. Just adds a little touch of antiqueness to it, which is what I like. And I'm not slathering it on here in layers. I'm just kind of like sticking it in there. Should almost be back to where I started, I think. I dark wax everything. Yeah, I typically do too. Because, you know, if you use the bare wax, yes, you can see it, but seriously, sometimes it's like so subtle. You can even get a baby wipe if you want it to be lighter. Clear wax removes dark wax, so if you find this too dark, you can go back in with a little bit of clear wax and just go over it and remove whatever you don't want if you find it was too dark in some spots. But like for me, it still looks like chinoiserie. Did I say that right? But it's got a little bit of flare and it kind of pulls in the gold from, see, come on guys, it almost looks exactly the same. I hope you get treated to dinner and say, well, I'll be the one treating. I'll be the one, like if go with my parents and whatnot, I don't let my parents buy me dinner anymore. I buy my parents dinner when we're out. Oh my God, I don't know where to look. Okay, I'm gonna clean up here for just 1 second. I'm gonna hold it up. I'm gonna dry it. And I want to make sure I don't have anything that could spill and ruin our chinoiserie. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Okay, I'm gonna take a wet wipe and just wash my hands for a minute so I can hold that up and show you guys. Hey, Stacy. I think it looks better. Some of you might not agree, and that's okay. I mean, I know everybody has their thing. I loved it bright white, don't get me wrong, but I really love this. I love it. And it's so subtle. Now see over here, like where the paper seemed, you can get a wet wipe and it should come right out. But I don't know. See, I like the imperfections of it. I like when it looks a little funky, a little different, and it doesn't look perfect. Okay. Chinoiserie. Did I say it? I think I said it right. All right. I lost some of you, but I know a bunch of you are still on here, so look it. Okay. Try to do it up close. Move my camera up. See how subtle? It's almost like just a faint, but it kind of like brings out the gold. They bring out the things in each other. Now see, it's a little darker over here. Now maybe I missed a spot, but I don't think so. It's just how the paper creased. But see, I like it because I think it adds a little bit of aged look, and I like it. Oh, Barbara, I would love to live in a Victorian home. Those are like my favorite. Or a castle. Yeah, so I'm just going to stop touching this, and that's it, guys. Come on. Hard to believe what it started out as, and damn it, I'm going to have to go back and screenshot it because I've been remembering to take before pictures. I forgot to get one before, but I can pull it off of a screenshot. It antiques it, and that's what I like. Unifies the project. It just kind of brings it all together. So, and literally, I think you could probably even put a candle in there, put some dog treats in there because it's still good on the inside. So I'd put dog treats in there. And I will paint underneath here, but I want to stop touching it because it's still a little tacky. I'll paint that all gold. But guys, I think it turned out spectacular. I'll probably add some rhinestones along up here, but I honestly don't know. It's like one of those things where I feel like it looks beautiful as it is without any bling. But anyway, there you go, guys. Just napkins. Who would have thunk it? Those are just beautiful printed napkins stuck together with Mod Podge and, well, not Mod Podge. And I'm going to take a picture of this. I will put a supply list up tomorrow so you guys can go shop till you drop. I don't know where I got the napkins from again. Yeah, see how it ties it all together? It's like you find it in some rundown chateau in France somewhere. Thank you, Mandy. I will. And you guys are amazing. I will be live tomorrow. Don't forget. Oh, I told this to my Royals. I posted a schedule on Monday so you can screenshot that and save it in your pictures. I'm not painting the inside because then people can use it for whatever they want. I typically don't waste the paint to do the bottoms or the backs of things. I will be live tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern with Totally Dazzled. I have to take my dad to the doctor. He's got his Parkinson's appointment tomorrow, and they're going to be here at 2, and I have to take him downtown Cleveland. So I will be on tomorrow at noon with Totally Dazzled, and I'm excited because we're going to be using the summer pack. Whoop, whoop. All right, you guys are amazing. I'll post some stories later from the game, let you see my old high school, and so stay tuned for that. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. So have a great sparkle-filled night, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.